Hey everybody, welcome back to another riveting edition of Flat Broke Outdoors. Today we are camping, sort of. You can see it's a little bit different than how I'm used to camping, but you know, it's nice to have a change of pace every now and then. But anyway, today we are going to cook a chicken dish here on the Blackstone. We're going to grill up some chicken breasts on the flat part, and then over here I'm going to put some applewood smoked bacon, baked beans, along with a can of cream of poblano soup, and then some spices, onion, peppers, and then when the chicken's done, I'm gonna add the chicken to it. It may not sound like something that's gonna be real good to you, but trust me, it's good. So let's get with the program here. Get this chicken open, trying to keep our dirty digits off of it. Let's see here. Get these on the gorilla. Grill's good and hot. We'll get that going and dispose of this properly. Oop, we got a jumper. Saved. All right, now we're gonna get these peppers and onions cut up. Just bear with me and I will move as fast as I can without chopping off a finger. No, this isn't quite the video that y'all have come to know from me if you've been watching long, but it's just something I was doing anyway, so I thought I'd share it with you. Tell you what, guys, it is hot, windy, humid. And some of y'all like this kind of weather, but it ain't my favorite. But I can work with it. Turn that chicken up just a skosh. Tell you what, our biggest problem here is going to keep stuff from falling out of the trees into our onto our grill. We've had a lot of rain here over the last few days. I mean, they needed it bad. It's been dry as a bone here. If you watched my last video, you saw that I left that campground early because of the storms. It's good. I'm glad I did, because it got really bad here. And it would have been just like I thought, having to pack all that stuff up in a doggone hurricane conditions. It was super windy and rained for about 3 days straight. Looks like the ants have come to see what was for supper. Tell you what, I'm gonna put these on the grill as well. I've only made just cooking videos, without the whole camping thing going on a couple of times, and I didn't really get a good response from it, so maybe this one will do a little better. At home I did a little cooking. I think I smoked a pork roast one time and then cooked a steak on my tailgate, and just didn't have a good turnout, so to speak. Probably get these beans rolling. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I always carry a can opener in my pocket. Makes times like these a little easier. beans in there. Now we're going to open up this poblano soup and get it in there. I don't know if y'all have ever used this before, but it sure has some great flavor. All right, now we just need to season up our beans a little bit. I got some smoked red jalapenos, chipotle powder. I'm going to give it a good dose of that in there. A little bit of guajillo pepper powder. Ooh, I believe the humidity has got to it, boys and girls. There we go. That'll add a little something to it. A little garlic powder. A little onion powder. A little smoked paprika. And some black pepper. Because you know everybody loves black pepper. All right. And a dash of salt. Don't take much of that. Beans probably do a lot better if I light a little fire underneath them, wouldn't it? There we go. Fire in the hole, boys. Guess I probably should have brought something out here to stir them beans with. Anyway, we got this rolling. I'll bring y'all back in just a little bit and we'll see how it's going. Y'all, I was standing here minding my own business, and I was cutting this chicken down so it'll cook a little faster, you know, cutting it into some smaller pieces. And I noticed my chicken quit swizzling, so I took a peek through this little slit here and noticed there was no flame. So I had, when I first started out this program, I had a little green gas bottle on there, and it'd been on there, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, I guess. And apparently it had run out. You know, I make coffee out here every morning, and you know, I cook out here quite a lot. So I had a little gas bottle. Like I said, it lasted 4 or 5 days, but it decided to break camp on me right at the wrong time. But I had my big bottle was in my Jeep because I had every intention on that last camping video to set that new shower up and use it. But then the storm clouds ran me off, or at least the weather report. So I still had that 20-pound tank. So I got it out, got it hooked up, got some fire back under this stuff. But anyway, that's what I was doing. You know, I can't stand them little green bottles anyway. About the only thing I use them in, for the most part, is my lantern. I do use them in there. I do have a propane lantern, you know, in my truck, not with me here. But anyway, I'm cutting this chicken up a lot smaller, so I was going to chop it up anyway, but it'll just cook a lot faster if I cut it down to size like this. And when it gets about half done, it makes it super simple to cut up. Some of the pieces aren't as done as others, but they're all getting there. Now my vegetables, they're sauteed up pretty good. I'm about to transfer them over to the beans so I can use this whole grill for the chicken. Oh yeah, beans are working good. Tell you what, one thing with beans, if you ever burn them, you don't come back from that. That taste will be there forever. So we ain't gonna burn them. We don't want to wreck this dish. Let me get these veggie tables transferred without losing. You know, I'm not really making this video to pass a recipe along to y'all, but it's just really good to me. I'm a fan, and like I said earlier, I'm doing it anyway, so might as well just share it. And I guess in the big picture, I am camping, so y'all can't gig me on that. It's just a little different kind of camping. I'm gonna get this cut up a little bit. I'm gonna season it one more time. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but when I'm cooking something, you know, if there's 2 or 3 parts to the dish that all have to be cooked separately and then added together, I season each thing independently, and then it, you know, it just, to me, it just turns out better. You know, probably one thing you wouldn't want to put in everything would be salt. You know, too much salt. Number one, it ain't good for you. Number two, you just never. I mean, if you're not tasting as you go, you don't know if you got too much salt in there or not. But I think we're pretty safe here. I think all in all, this is going to turn out to be really good. Get them beans stirred up. Let me season this chicken one more time. I'm going to go with some more of this chipotle powder. I'll tell you what, this drastic humidity here will mess up all your seasoning if you ain't careful. Guajillo powder. Be a lot of different kinds of peppers in this particular dish. Go with a little more garlic powder. Onion powder. Smoked paprika. And our old friend black pepper. All right. Now, in just a minute or 2 or 3, we'll transfer that chicken over into the pot and let that simmer for a while. And then, boys and girls, it'll be time to eat. This is going to be a fine dish. We went down to the beach just a little bit ago, you know, not very long ago, and we were on the search for some dolphins. There was just a lot of people down there fishing. Didn't see anybody catch any fish, but there were a lot of people fishing. You know, a nice day like this on a Sunday afternoon, the beach was kind of full. Same way yesterday. The weather was, it was real sunny yesterday and quite warm. So a lot of people hanging at the beach. Yeah, this is going to be you know, this was an afterthought. We had gone to the grocery store to get something else. And, you know, for whatever reason, I had some chicken on my mind. So this is what I came up with. Just had a hankering for some chicken. So it should be a pretty good dish. The beans are really starting to thicken up. Yeah, looks good. We're going to transfer the chicken over into the beans now. I'm going to shut this grill off. I'm gonna try not to lose any of our chicken in the process. We're not really gonna be here very much longer. We're gonna be pulling up steaks pretty quick. We got some other things we want to do. I don't know if I'll do one more video here. Oh, one more camping video here or not, because I've got some big things planned for, this summer as far as camping is concerned. So I'm really anxious to get started with some of that. I'm gonna do a little revamping to my off-road trailer. If y'all have watched the channel very long at all, you've seen the camouflage trailer I have. Coming on to the hotter part of the year like this, it'd be time to have some air conditioning in reserves. So, all right. So we got that doing what we want it to. Turn it all the way down on simmer. Put the lid on it, and I'll get back to y'all in a minute. Hey, why didn't y'all tell me I forgot the jalapenos? Oh, I'd have been looking for them the whole time. It ain't gonna need many, because it's already hot. But it definitely needs some. That can't do nothing but make it better, better, better. Let me get these chopped up. I guarantee you, once I get these chopped up, I'm gonna rub my eye with them fingers I'm using to handle these peppers with. Never fails. Never fails. Do it every time. Right. Oh, they are just coming along nicely. Let's get these jalapenos in there. Cool. Boys and girls, I believe this is going to be something we can be proud of. Yes, indeed. Do believe it's going to be good. All right, now I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Welcome back, everybody. I do believe that is a go here. I believe this stuff is ready to be dined on. I think I am going to bring that inside and get it plated into a bowl, just because it don't sound right getting it bowled into a bowl. But anyway, I'm gonna get some of that in a bowl, sit down and watch a little rodeo where it ain't so hot. But anyway, if you've hung with me this long, it's been long enough, because we got it done. It was actually a pretty quick meal. It took about maybe a half hour to do all of it. So anyway, I will catch y'all on the next episode of Flat Broke Outdoors. Thanks for watching.